Hey everyone, hello, welcome to Magnolias. We are live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm Amy, and this is a fun live with new products. It's Floral Friday, but we're also going to be showing you the latest arrivals in restocks in our beautiful art glass collection from Kitras Glass, as well as talking about some memorial designs that you won't find anywhere else. So join us and make sure you get the updates on the latest arrivals in the online store. Kate's helping us out today. She's behind the camera. Hello, everyone. Thank you for jumping on. Say hello if you're joining us. Today's a beautiful Friday. What an amazing weather week we've had. Just great weather every single day since the weekend. So I'm excited about that. And hopefully all of you are getting your notifications. I believe I just got a notification. Huh. Do you want to see? You want to see? It's a... See if that's what you're after. So we are very loaded up right now. We are currently working to stock our memorial category, our collection of memorial, even more today. But I wanted to tell you that we're catching up on things and the new items that have been arriving, restocking several new categories in our online store have been trickling in all week, and this is the latest arrival. Fun new items from them to show you as well. So I think I'm going to sit this one behind me and we'll come get to the art glass a little bit further in the live. We have this hour to go with you, and it always goes so quick, but I want to make sure I get to review the new flower arrangements that we've been making because, you know, I know you guys like new stuff. So Kate's helping out behind the camera. She's working on some items in the online store. I'm going to run forward here with this and use this to scan for prices so I can help you all. But I am so grateful for Kelsey and Linda. They design and design and design. They just keep going like Energizer bunnies, creating beautiful things for you guys. And right now, Kelsey's making more gorgeous headstone toppers because they just continually sell out. And this is what a headstone topper is, by the way. I'm going to make sure I show all of them that we have in the online store today so we don't miss anything. This is we have named them all. This is called Together as One Memorial Saddle. These Patriotic items are 15% off. And this is a nice large one, but the headstone toppers, is that brown pot thing in here that we photographed them on?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. These headstone toppers are a unique little plastic tray base that you may or may not have seen before. I don't know, is that something you guys have seen? This is a piece that comes unassembled, so these little plastic clips here will be loose in your box, and you're going to snap them onto the black tray, and we design in a chunk of foam. This is my fancy sample item here to show you how this works. We design the whole thing in a chunk of gray foam there. You can see the foam, and it is not glued in, it's wired so that it's easily removable when this needs to be replaced. This is going to be a stretchable, flexible. Make sure you take a good look at how that flexes, and then this is an example of how it snaps on. So I'm using an overturned planter box to illustrate the concept. You would simply press it down just like this on the top of a headstone. So in the cemetery at the top of a headstone, this is an amazing look because it stands out above everything else down low in vases. It also stays very securely, as you can imagine, especially if you seat this tray right on the top of the headstone. Has any of you used these before?
Hey everyone, hopping on today. Hello Kathy, Lynette, we got Diane saying hello. Kayla's on her way home. We miss you.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Hello Kathy and Jan and Vicky and Pat and Carol. Kathy in hot California. Hello Karen. She finally caught us live, she said. So I would be so grateful if you guys would share this video or tag a friend below that you know that watches, because a lot of people still aren't getting notified, and it shows. There's 85 people. We'll see how high we can get today for live viewership, but we would be so grateful if you would tag a friend or share this video.
We are working on that Facebook thing. I just sent a message to ask a question of someone who may know. So our headstone toppers, unique and unusual. They're custom designed. So Kelsey might create a style, and then she'll make as many as she can of that style until we have to change the flower composition or something. This one is the last one because, of course, we're out of blue hydrangeas. So this one, called Together as One, should be on sale for like about 130 some dollars.
142.
142?
Yep, because it's patriotic.
Okay. Patriotic items. So it's got the roses. I like the lily of the valley in here. That's one of my favorite things at the top. And then this UV ivy and fern, that always is very showy. So we do a lot of patriotic pieces for the headstones for veterans, and you can use these for Veterans Day again as well. They just clip right on like that, and the tray and the clamps, I've never had anyone tell me that it doesn't fit a headstone, so there seems to be some continuity in the sizing of how headstones are designed. People have been successful getting these snapped on. I think that what can happen is if you get too crazy and aggressive with it and pull too fast, you could break them. But very rarely does anybody break them, and you can see that they are quite expandable. So that's a little bit about our headstone topper and how that design goes on. Something different for the cemetery. And I have to say, at our one of our cemeteries out in the middle of the country, up high on the hill, it's far away. So I only go one time a year out there, and when I go now, this next couple weeks here, there will be the old one from last year still attached out on the windy hill on the two different gravestones that we decorate, and I'll simply take a fresh one with me. I bring the old one back, I remake it next year, and I'm rotating these, so it will be out there on the headstone. There's also going to be a little foam pad back here. It's taped to the bottom. If you choose to, you can stick on these little foam buffers to the bottom of the tray to maybe keep it from help it touch the top of the headstone and keep it from scratching the top that way, but I believe that the stone doesn't scratch very easily.
That one, the Pretty in Pink Memorial Saddle, is on sale for $80. This is the last one, so when it's gone, I think it's gone. I don't think we can make more.
It is. Well, what we'll have to change is
we don't
the
have
ribbon.
the ivy.
It's the ribbon.
And we don't have the ivy.
And the ivy.
So when it's gone, it's gone.
Okay, this is also the last call on this item.
Yes, so last call on that one for $80. Great price point on that. Hey, Pauline, thanks for sharing our video. I appreciate it. Hello, Kelly. I know, we have to figure out what the problem is. Facebook doesn't exactly have anyone you can chat, you know.
No. We just emailed some marketing people that we know that might have an in with Facebook.
Yes, so we're just asking for your support. If you would share this video, that would just really help us out, and we appreciate it.
Anyway, everybody needs to do something about Memorial Day. There's always some place that could use a little thoughtful flower design to let the loved ones, people know we are missing and thinking of our loved ones. This is a beautiful pink one. I believe that if you want to do companion pieces, yes, we have a companion piece that's beautiful too. So there's several different vase drop-ins. Now we make these drop-ins a little differently than the ones we do for residential inside your home use. I don't put the bendy vine on them. I mean, you really don't need it. We tidy up the stem base. We keep the stems shorter. We keep the drop-ins smaller. This one, for instance, is called the Angels Above drop-in. It was $55. It'll be 25% off. So these designs will go in the vases that might be mounted on your headstone.
That one's on sale for $41.
I like the peony
in
it.
Kayla, Donna, thank you for sharing. Got lots of people sharing our video. We appreciate it. That's so nice of you guys.
Appreciate that for sure. So you could share it from my phone if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I have a lot of friends. These little drop-in pieces, we're trying to do companions. So let me make sure I show you any sets that I might have. And that way, if you want to clip one to the top and add something to the vase, or maybe you've got multiple things in a row with a different setup, this will help it coordinate. Depends on the scenario. But we do have lots of these available, and they're all around $40 to $60 in general. So we'll go through all those. And then we have a new item too that just came into the online store. This is a piece that we can set like on the base next to the headstone. So the setting stone that the headstone sits on top of, this piece can rest there right against the stone, keep it up close to the stone so the wind doesn't catch it. It is made of resin. It has a little bit of a wider base, but if you keep it out of the wind next to the stone, it can just stand there, not in the grass where it could maybe stay depending on the rules of your cemetery. And this is the In Loving Memory Memorial Garden Cross, $69.50. I'll hold that up so you can see it closely. Made of resin. That's a pretty piece. So we're trying to make sure everybody's up to speed on all the things we have for memorial decorating, and you'll also see a few new floral arrangements for inside your house today too. But that piece I'll set back here so we don't knock it over. And the other thing that just got redesigned, and I know some people take these to the cemeteries, I think she added this. We maybe had sold out.
That was a restock, yep.
Restock.
So
this
we
hanging
restocked that
basket.
one and the one behind you and that one. We've been selling them really fast.
Oh, so I've got
Kelsey
3
restocked
hanging
3
baskets
today.
to show you. Okay, the thing I love about this draping geranium is not only is this whole thing UV protect, but being white, you can now customize it to the different themes throughout the summer here. So if you want to add a patriotic ribbon to this, you sure could. We have patriotic bows in the online store. If you want to add other kind of color to it with ribbons, here's an example of a bow that you might want to grab 2 of them, 1 for each side.
And that's the Summer Breeze hanging basket, recently restocked. Beautiful piece.
This is it looks like a 10-inch basket, I'm going to say. So if that was useful and you wanted to add color, go for it. Just pop in a few stems. If you want to add bows, I'd recommend choosing 2. This bow, if you like this one, is the Paradise bow. Bright colors in pink and coral. That gives it some fun color, but keeping the white neutral, we found just can be versatile. So if you take this out to the cemetery, you're going to hang it on a plant hook that stakes in the ground. Often when people take hanging baskets, they expect to pick them up right away within a couple of days. And often I've heard of people taking real ones. So if you want to take an artificial one, decorate the cemetery for just a short time and bring this back to your home, that's a great use for it also. And it will look beautiful for the small amount of time, because usually cemeteries just don't let you leave those kinds of things out there.
Hi, Carla. Happy Friday, Mary.
Everybody. Thanks for
Kayla
joining.
is on her way home.
Okay.
She's been bored, it seems.
Kayla, I need eggs. If you have any eggies, I'll take some eggies.
Mary, thanks for sharing the video. We appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Good to have y'all on. Hi, Tracy.
Let's keep going on hanging baskets, and then we'll do these drop-ins. So that's hanging basket number 1. Hanging basket number 2. Okay, guys, this one blew out of here the moment Kelsey made it and we showed it. So we decided this is called the Transcendentia plant with the purple on the back. This is a hanging, oh, Kate, help me,
Pretty
wisteria.
and pink hanging basket, wisteria.
Wisteria, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember all the names of things today. And this one has some UV product in it. It is the fern that's UV on this one. You could also spray this one if you wanted. We didn't, or did we spray these? We might have. We talked about it. This product that we've seen that can be purchased online to help add UV protection, which would be a tip for any of these cemetery pieces too. Krylon makes a UV protectant spray for silk flowers outside.
Yeah.
This is the first year we've seen it. It's available, of course, lots of different places on Amazon for sure, but it's a Krylon product called UV fabric, or UV floral protector.
So she loves that hanging basket. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Janet, nice warm day. Hello, Debbie in Texas. Good to have you on. Thanks for joining us.
Very nice. This one just I don't even know how many blooms are in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 perhaps. 15 blooms. Hard to count them all. Super showy and very different.
Lots of people hopping on. Happy Friday. It's a Floral Friday here, so we have some restocks that have been just flying. I mean, sometimes they sell faster than we can even show them.
It's true. That's true. The gals make them. We put them online. We go to show them, and they're already selling. But this gorgeous guy, this one has a combination of geraniums and lilacs. The white lilacs are in here. We've got some UV geraniums and UV ferns mixed together. Just showy, showy, showy. This one, Kate, comes with the bow, guys. This is the multi-season hanging basket. I did
on sale for $174.
I did ask Kelsey. Oh, she stuck it on a pick. So the bow comes out. If you want to, that's why we're calling it multi-season. The bow is removable. It's on a little stake. That way you'll be back to red and white. You can add a bright color like yellow bow maybe later if you want to, or you could add in just single stems of flowers. There's design foam in here, and customizing it a little bit if you want to put your own couple of color accent stems in is very easy. There's plenty of foam to insert extra color. And that one is a showstopper. This has the straight wire hanger. It will come off of the basket. You'll just snap it on in 3 spots. It's very easy, but that'll be better for shipping. So that's the newest 3 hanging baskets added to the online store. You guys are just buying them up like crazy. which is awesome. I'm so glad that you're finding things that you like. Okay, here's another option for your memorial work. This is the vase. That's the premium upscaled vase, better than your plastic choices that you're going to see in the box stores. I don't buy the plastic things, although they're available to me at my wholesaler. I like these nice metal ones, and we have them in 2 different sizes. So I'm guessing this is more or less going to be used as you see it, staked into the ground, on the ground next to the headstone. Here's the pick that comes with it. And you just insert that little L-shaped piece here in the slot in the bottom. It slides into the side. Then you have a staked vase, and this premium vase is the large size. This is the Old Glory Cemetery vase. It was $91 with all these UV ferns and peonies along with our Patriotic mum bushes. Super cool and very, very showy. This would look great with a headstone topper if you want to add 2 things.
What was the name of that again?
This is the Old Glory Cemetery vase.
Old Glory.
So I'm going to tape this back on so I don't lose it for you.
On sale for $77.77.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's unusual. Okay, here's another one. Here's the little stake. This is the blue. This is so great. Angel Breath Cemetery vase. This colorway, I know she's made this one many times. The Angel Breath. Now this one with the blue hydrangeas, we had a discussion about blue hydrangeas. Did we sell out of them, or do we have them?
This is on sale for $39. I think there's 2.
There's a blue hydrangea bush that this is made from. So that means we maybe could make a headstone topper again to match it, because I think we had a blue one and sold out of it. So 2 different sizes there. The price, of course, is different based on the size. And then another, this is the drop-in I just showed you before. And another little baby vase here. This one is small. The Pretty in Pink drop-in. It was $50.50 with lilies and roses and the natural ferns. This, of course, has the small size vase. These vases being metal, they just have a better look to them. They're sturdier. The plastic stakes on the plastic vases don't really go into the ground as nicely as these metal ones do. So that's why I chose to just sell those. I think that's the better option. So here's a vase drop-in, and here is one with the whole vase itself. I often get asked, can this go into an existing vase that's mounted to the cemetery stone? It depends. I've seen all different sizes of stones. Oh, Kate, we should have a plastic bag. Let's see, I have one here.
Okay.
Let me show you this tip. This just reminded me. If your liner is a little bit questionable whether this will fit in to the vase, I guess let me know if you want me to measure this, if anybody's curious about it. But if you're taking pieces like this, and we have, I almost forgot this one. We have an orange one. Wow, do we only have 2 right now? We better make more of these. Here's another choice, Kate. This one's called the Remembrance of You drop-in. It was $58.50. That would be a great masculine
On
look.
sale for $43.
So with this style, you might need to cut the stem. If that is necessary, you can just use the side cutters. Otherwise, don't bother and just bend the stems up like this, because if you press them into the vase, the stems are actually going to wedge. So that can help you wedge it in there. The other tip that I share with everybody, I don't know if you've seen this, is take your grocery store bags. I just happen to have this one next to me, so we're going to use this bag. Take a grocery store bag, and you're probably going to need more than one, and you twist it into a little rope.
Do you sell the vases separately?
I don't. I think we are out right now. Actually, okay. I got to get more. This is a wad of the plastic then, and what you want to do is maybe add 2, possibly 3 bags, so that when you slip this down into the vase that's mounted on the headstone, you will be having quite a bit of plastic that it is forced to be compressed into the vase, which is going to hold this stably. Now the reason I use this instead of any other mechanism that I've tried is because it's water resistant, it doesn't deteriorate, you can throw it away, it's free, and the expandableness of it, the way it compresses, holds things very securely in the vase. So you don't have to go all the way to the bottom, but you have to have enough that when you press it into the vase, that it is in there wedging itself. So that is my very, very successful tip that does work great for decorating the vases already at the cemetery. Hopefully all these things are helping you think through what you're going to decorate with this year. We've got plenty of time to get these pieces to you. They're all on sale. We're doing some quick shipping this week, so that's exciting. Got lots of shippers on board. What other fun things do we have? Let's talk about wreaths. So we do sell the easels. I don't have a sample of an easel. You've all seen the cemetery easels. These are designed specifically to not be overly huge so that you can get an easel. Add this to the hook on the easel.
The easel is $9.
$9, super inexpensive green wire easel. We buy the shorter ones because you don't really want really big things up there catching the wind. The shorter ones seem to be a better choice, and these little guys fit on our easels. So
is that the Morning Dawn?
That is called, didn't look at it yet. It is the Morning Dawn. It was $81.
On sale for $60.
That'd be a good one for a man or a woman's grave.
I forgot to ask, do you have a close-up of the Fender's hanging baskets?
I do, on my phone.
Robin is looking for that.
Oh, I wonder.
So help me remember to post it in VIP after this.
I saw a text message from Riley, Robin, and I texted back to ask her if that had gotten handled, but I don't remember.
Yes, I don't know. It probably must not have.
I think that the ball got dropped because of me, you know.
Well, we'll post it on VIP.
We will. We made some.
I'm going to go grab a sticky note.
We made beautiful fern baskets for our neighboring coffee shop, and they look phenomenal. Here is another little small one. We make them about 17 to 19 inches in diameter. This is the Angel Breath Memorial Wreath, so it's probably about the same price as the first one. And these are going to be successful on the easels, but also maybe add another piece of wire. If you don't have any wire to get it to secure to the easel, use zip ties if you want to. Use bread ties if you want to. You just need to get caught to the grapevine and then around the wire, so it doesn't need to be long. But wiring these two easels that you can pick up at your local, like a Hobby Lobby will have the easels also. Michael's will have the easels, but we have them if you want it shipped together. 2 wreaths today?
Note
oh no, I've got a whole bunch more. Okay, we have a whole bunch of wreaths. Oh, that's great. She really got a lot done. That's good news. Thanks, Kelsey and Linda. This is the Home Sweet Home.
Did I miss the, was
You
it
did.
Cherish Memorial?
It's the Angel Breath Memorial Wreath.
Angel Breath.
Yep. And then we're on Home.
There it is, on
Home
sale for
Sweet
61.
Home.
Okay.
Okay, so they're probably all about the same price. This is going to be about the same price too. Home Sweet Home. Bright colors, very
On sale
cheerful.
for 61.
Got a lot to show you over here. Ooh, I like the hot pink one.
And these are just really sturdy, outdoor safe ones, so you can also get them for your front door. We have many people that do that.
That's true.
But they are great for easels.
And
they're just really
this is the
solid.
Cherish.
There we go.
That's the Cherish. Like the pink, they're just literally all the same size, same concept, different colorways, because this is the size that holds up great on our easel and isn't overly large. Large just means getting caught in the wind, so I recommend things that are nice and snug. This piece is called, it's called the Purple Sunset Memorial. Purple is always popular. We always have to have a lot of purple. I don't think we have any purple memorial saddle toppers, actually. That might be something to think about. And then last,
I laid out a bunch more saddle toppers for Kelsey, so she has like
good.
3 or 4 more designs.
Whatever time she has today, she's on it. Here is another patriotic looking one. This is the America and Freedom Wreath. You could, of course, use this on your door if you want to, but it's smaller size just for those easels. This one's 22 inches from tip to tip and does have some great looking ribbon on it. This kind of thing you could do coordinating together if you have 2 sides that you're decorating or 2 things near each other. They would definitely coordinate well. So I'm glad we have a nice assortment for you today, because you know what happens with memorial designs? They all go at once. Everybody gets excited about it, and then in very quick order it just leaves. So we try to
And that one's on sale for $64, the America and Freedom Wreath.
Okay, well that's a nice assortment of wreaths. So glad we have that many. I'm dropping my hanging basket.
There's a lot of
Got that,
designs
got that.
online.
Let's
It's
go
great.
back to some.
It's nice when we can get caught up. That doesn't happen very often.
I know. We get to be so buried in orders, custom orders. We do a lot of custom orders. If that's something that you have a request for, I'm going to show a couple little odd items here that are brand new, and then we're going to talk about art glass. There's so many great things. Here's another.
I just got those online. I saw a few people saw my little sneak peek in VIP.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is, I believe, meant to top a lantern. This is the For the People swag. This keeps selling out. The For the People swag is 24 inches long to the trailing part. So it's maybe like 18 from the top to this point. But you can use the hanger to hook it on the top of a lantern or wire it to a lantern. It's going to give you a nice little draping look to something. Maybe this is going to hang next to a picture in your home. And if you wanted to use it in a tray, it would work there too. I don't have all those little accents here to show you. But Linda comboed up that ribbon for you. It's got the poppies and the little cosmos and this new little bit of a vine down here at the bottom. Super cute item, small enough to go on a lantern. Maybe the lantern should be like 16 inches tall at minimum to make sure it has enough room, and then it would drape a little bit. So that's a brand new item that she just designed. Another new item. Tuscan Day. Do you remember the Italian themed live we did the other day, which was so fun and you guys loved it? A new piece was added with that color theme in mind. So if you're into the blue, white, and yellow, and you love that limoncello look that we did last year, the Refreshing Summer Drop-In was $102, so it's going to be a little over $75 today. Look at that guy.
Isn't that fun?
Little wild twiggies in there. You can mess with these.
Nancy said, good afternoon. She was looking for us at 9 this morning and realized it was Friday.
Oh, it's not Saturday.
Oops.
You and me both, Nancy. I don't know what day it is either.
I couldn't even tell you.
On.
Hey, that drop-in's on sale for $76, by the way.
Being Mother's Day weekend, there's just going to be a lot to do this weekend. Mm-hmm. We're going to make breakfast on Sunday. Remind me.
We're making breakfast?
I'm making breakfast. You're coming to eat it.
Oh, I thought we were going out for breakfast.
Nope, we're going to eat at my house.
I don't know what's happening, you guys.
I'm going to have the little girls overnight on Saturday, and they'll help me cook because they get up at the crack of dawn. Those little girls do on the weekend. They don't know the difference between weekend and a school day. So we're going to make breakfast and have my mom over on Sunday morning. Kate can come too. We'll drag her out of bed.
Yeah.
This is a pretty little option. I would like to just reset a whole display in the store with that blue and yellow that we showed you the other day. I haven't had a moment of time to even think if I have a spot to do that, but it would sure be fun. Okay, here's a fun new step sitter. Wow, I'm just getting the first look at this one. Who made this one?
Well, I laid it out and Kelsey whipped it up.
The Summer Sangria Step Sitter
on sale. It was $154. It's now $115.
So I like that planter.
This might be one of my favorites that we've made.
I like the color combo.
Yeah.
It's an 8 by 8 inch planter. It has a little bit of weight just being what it is, metal. It's galvanized, and it is like a black galvanized instead of silver. Poppies, roses. This one can go outside. Lilacs, and of course, look at that clematis. This is going to look like Kate's new real clematis that she got. I think it should look like this one, doesn't it? So it's beautiful. This is
I'm hoping it's
super showy.
It's looking like that.
Yes. So that little guy, one-sided, of course, but small enough if you'd like to sit on a step, or it's just the small size that we make, as opposed to a full 32-inch porch pot. This one's just a little bit smaller, and it is 27 inches tall, so it spikes up there a little bit with those dark brown twigs. I think that's just a super colorful combo, and you don't have to water it. You don't have to do anything. You can go on vacation. When you come back, it'll still look like that. That's the best part. Okay, yes. I'm going to sneak over here and grab some of these.
Can you reach it all?
I need this one and this
I'm working on this messaging thing.
Okay, let's talk about a couple more Headstone toppers. So we've got choices for you, and I'm getting all these out of the way so I don't make a mess. You are getting the full selection today, guys. If you haven't done your planning for how you want to decorate graveside decorations, these are some unique pieces you won't find anywhere else. Here's an example of how these are going to come to you when you order them for shipment. If I'm showing them today with the little clips attached, the shippers are going to pop those off, and you're going to snap them on when you receive this. Simple, simple. This is going to fit the top of the headstone. They're expandable. You just get one on each end. snaps on securely. It's okay if it slides a little bit. It doesn't slide off the end. It just moves if it needs to. And these are the expandable headstone clips that go on really all headstones. Even though it looks like it's going to break or something, it's expandable. Just don't wrench it super fast. Move it open slowly. It works just fine. These Patriotic ones are one of our top selling things. For veterans, that is what we sell more of than any other headstone topper. This is called the Stars and Stripes Memorial Saddle. And you've got white hydrangeas, blue anemones, red hydrangeas. Oh yes, you got your UV Protect hydrangeas and ivy and ferns in here. So with these pieces, I know many of you don't leave things out all the time.
That one's on sale for $130.
You're going to put them out there, and then you're probably going to go collect them after a few days after Memorial Day. That means you're going to get multiple years of use out of these. If it's like me, and I am not traveling back a distance to get these pieces, you're going to have them ready to pick up the next year.
Joyce said the Tuscan floral piece is amazing. Thank you. So pretty, Rosalie said. Deborah loves that step sitter. Pat said gorgeous step sitter. Love the clematis. It looks so real. Yeah, those are almost gone.
This clematis, it's just about gone. If you guys want to order, it's called a double clematis. And that is one stem. If I hold it out here,
stunning.
You can see she's got it vining up and trailing into the design, but it can trail down something. Or maybe you have a trellis and you just need to fool the neighbors and put a couple of them on your own trellis. You could do that.
Yeah.
It would work.
Hello everyone.
You need to grab one last headstone topper over here.
That one. That's a last one also, I believe.
I'm going to trip all over my stuff over here.
Yes, that's the last one. Touch of Lavender Memorial Saddle was $156. It is now $117 because it is included in the spring sale.
So it's one of the biggest ones. I like to kind of bend these leaves down. Maybe when you get them from sitting on the shelf, they're getting pushed up, but when you place that on the headstone, it does look really nice to bend the greens down. And there's several extra pieces. You can work your way around once it's in place and give the little shaping to it. So this one is featuring lilies and roses and lilacs. I mean, what could be more feminine? This will remind you of your grandma if she was a gardener. It's the perfect combo for someone who loves flowers. And the lily of the valley tucked in there is just so beautiful. That little piece, along with these are actually Real Touch lilacs in here. They look so real, it feels like you could smell. It seems like you could smell them. I was at Leah's house last night, and she's got lilacs all around her. None of them are hers, but her whole patio was just smelling so fragrant with lilacs. It's that perfect time of the year here in Nebraska where everyone's lilacs are going crazy. So again, you just snap this on your tray very easily. They're going to pop them off to ship them to you, and then you're going to put them back on when you get them. This is going to be a beautiful memorial to remember someone by, and it will be something you won't see anywhere else. And when you go to the cemetery with these, no one will have these. This will be a unique thing just for you to have there. That's what I think is so special about these. I like to make one for my husband's grandma every year with peonies because Grandma Marie was the queen of growing peonies. She had so many.
What's the green and white's greenery?
In this one?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a coleus.
Lily of the Valley is sold out.
Is it? Mm-hmm. We have coleus here, which is very close to being sold out. I know there was a couple of stems at the retail store. I don't know if there's any here. The variegated coleus bush is all a short bush. It's not very long. This is the full length of a piece. And it maybe has 5 stems on a bush of coleus. That piece has nice color to it. If that's the one you're seeing, unless you're seeing the one right beside me here, which is the UV Protect Outdoor Safe Ivy. So that might be the other one. And the thing about this piece is we are specifically making one that's a base for you. I think this was Kate's idea. It's a really smart idea.
Yeah.
This one's not super full. It's only greens intentionally. It's the Green Goddess Memorial Saddle. This does the job of kind of like pre-greening the piece for you with a nice assortment of UV safe, UV protected ferns and ivies, and you can add your own floral to this. This is the easiest start if you want to kind of halfway do it yourself.
What is that one called?
Green Goddess. It was $131, so the price reflects it doesn't have the flowers in it. And then you can either...
Oh, it's not tagged Memorial, so it wasn't showing up in the Memorial collection.
Oh, goodness, that's one
It's
I
on
missed
sale
last
for
night.
$98.
Okay.
Let me get you a link to that one.
So with that topper, it's the same size and the standard size as all the rest of the designs we're making. It's just minus flowers. So you could either add bows to it. I was showing you bows before.
She was talking about one before that even. Sorry, Sharon, there's like a 2-minute lag on comments.
Yes, that's true. We don't get the comments instantly.
Not sure which one that was. I'll have to go back and look.
She'll figure it out.
Rosalie said, my lilacs are blooming as well. It smells so good outside.
I think lilacs are the best. Even my husband loves lilacs. If I drag him in the house, he's happy about it.
Yes.
So you could put a bow or two. You could just nestle one right in the top and put the tails. This is a good one, this paradise bow, because the tails are a little longer. And that would be all the addition you make to it. Or you could cut apart a bush of flowers. This would be all neutral. I made sure all of these are coming up in our memorial collection also. It does give you an opportunity, especially with color like this, to just get a snippers, cut every single stem off of here, and then individually insert them in the green base so you can kind of do it yourself. You can use glue if you have it handy. If you don't have glue, just try to get the stem really inserted in the foam well so the wind doesn't catch it. But this one is going to be a mum combo here with probably some dahlias. I don't see the tag on this one. And that's got a kind of periwinkle blue with lavender look to it. This one's going to have lilies. That's what makes it popular. The mixed lily, cosmos, peony, and daisy bush. This one comes in pink. Did I forget to bring the pink one to show you? I did.
Isn't it sold out?
Oh, the pink is sold out?
I think so.
Well, that explains it then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have the white one, and that has lilies. So if you want lilies, this is a great choice because we don't have individual lily stems this year. We also have this mixed one called the Dahlia Peony combo. I like the limey green parts in there, but you've got multiple flowers, so that would really fill up this headstone topper nicely. If you wanted to mix in some red, we got this great looking poppy bush. That is also, all of these are ready to just put in vases if you're looking for a little bit more of a premium mixed bush drop-in. That's why I grabbed these to show you, because they're nicer flowers than most you're going to find, and it's still the mixed concept. So that's what we like to show here for ease of use often, just so you don't have to put things together.
Oh yeah, Elaine had the DIY memorial kit with the white and green. It was very neutral as well, absolutely. And you did a great job putting that one together.
That was made with this one.
Yeah, and Sharon said, I've been planting real flowers. I can tell you, I only did 3 of my large planters, and my back is screaming at me. Faux is so much easier on the back. I'm just taking a break.
It's true. That is a lot of work.
Yep, absolutely.
I like mine. They're done. They still look the same as when I took a picture. So
absolutely,
they're looking great on my patio. This mixed poppy bush is pretty with the pale yellow, kind of like a buttercream yellow, ivory, and orange. Very popular one. We bring this back every year because of the color combo. People love it. And then this one's special. This is the only combination red, white, and blue mixed bush that I've been able to buy from any of our vendors. These are just short and compact. It's not as big or tall as some of these, but wow, if you want to either use it as is or take it apart and use it to add to something like this to make it on your own. You could even pick up a Patriotic bow from us. This is the way to go. It's super quick and easy to get your red, white, and blue look with this.
Deborah said she just got a message that we're live. Maybe what I'm doing is working. Did you get a message or did you get a notification, just out of curiosity?
Yes, what is the thing? Where did it come?
I'm working behind the scenes here trying to get this thing to work.
What was mine?
You had a notification.
Which is what we want, right?
Not a Facebook. No, you want a Facebook message.
Want a Facebook message.
Yes, that's what everyone was getting, was a message.
I don't know anything about Facebook fixing
Oh, man.
things.
And it's not, you know, what's nice is if you call us, we will answer. You'll probably talk to Connie or Jane, and we're going to fix whatever issue or question you have. Facebook does not do that.
Facebook doesn't
call us. You can't call Facebook and be like, why are my customers not getting notified?
Oh, my gosh.
You can't call them. So that is the beauty of working with a small business, ladies, is you call us, we're going to help you.
That's for sure. Okay, new things alerts.
Yes, I actually made a collection for all of the hand-blown glass just to put it in one spot today. And we just restocked a ton.
Wow, guys. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about this. Did we post any stories?
I shared it in VIP. And I did a
The
video
video
in
that I did
stories.
with Sophie?
Oh, I didn't share that. I did a video earlier.
Oh, okay. So our friend Sophie is from Canada. We met her through our other friend, who also is they're owners of companies, and Sophie's second generation owner of a brand called Kitras. I know the camera's backwards. They are in Canada.
No, it's right way.
They're by Nova Scotia. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And they're creating art glass in a company her father started. So he's a glass blower, and now they have a team of glass blowers, and they make these orbs that have the tree structure inside. There's a glare. Can you see the tree? There, you can see it. So inside the glass is formed a tree structure. So they call these the tree of enchantment, and then they all have different themes. So this theme on this card, maybe this one doesn't have a theme. They're made in Fergus, Ontario.
Let me see. What's the last two of the SKU? I can tell you what it is. The SKU on the box.
Oh, on the box. Go for the box. Go for the box.
Is it like a B?
BG.
That's beginnings.
Beginnings.
Tree of beginnings.
Tree of beginnings. Okay, I'm looking for the message inside. So with the designs, they're all going to be varying a little bit, but they use the same color palette for every theme. So if this is the Tree of New Beginnings, then that theme and that style is going to be available in the large size for $69, and in the small size, remind me again, the small size price was
$34 and $69, and these are hand blown in Ontario.
So with that kind of concept, look at that little tree inside there. It's the coolest little gift because A, people don't have these. B, they're so beautiful in a window. You can hang them like over your kitchen sink from a ribbon, a cord, a piece of twine. This one is going to be called the Tree of Adventure, and there's little messages on the inside. The Tree of Adventure reminds us to always live life to the fullest and stay in pursuit of adventure. There's actually more to it. Does every little theme have the full script that goes with each one on our website?
Yeah.
So if you click through these, the link Kate's sharing is going to show you all of the selections. We've just expanded them. We added new ones. And we have a nice full selection now of large and small. So depending on your price point, this is how they come boxed with this cool paper protection. We've actually never had any broken in shipment. That's amazing. They are nested nicely, and the gift box is perfect. So Kitras is the brand. We are, when we place our order, we're waiting a long time because they are hand blown for us once the order's placed. So we actually waited for quite a while to get these. This one is the Tree of Celebration. Reminds us to celebrate our achievements, milestones, friends, and family. That'd be a great one for like a college graduation too. And all of the color palette is just, they're all bright and mixed kind of confetti colors in different color palette themes, but you're gonna love the way they look in the light. This is a pretty well lit room, but if you get them up in the sun, they're just phenomenal.
Kayla said, love these. They're so much prettier in person.
They are.
Sharon agrees.
It's true. Sharon's probably got them too. So we've got the large and small of the Tree of New Beginnings. Wouldn't that be great for a wedding gift? I think that theme would be perfect for a wedding gift. And they're art glass, so sometimes people choose them based on their color, but most of the time I think they're sold for the theme that they are. Here's the little one, the theme of Tree of New Beginnings. Beautiful blue. It's true cobalt blue. There's a touch of purple, gold, kind of a citrine, limey green in there. And they are just all handmade. So it's a phenomenal option for giving a gift that people won't already have. Keepsake type of thing, something that they'll love forever. The newer items that they added to their lineup, Kate and I got really excited about the vases. This piece, of course, also hand blown, the same kind of confetti glass color combination. So beautiful. And just the right size for garden flowers. If you do have real flowers outside in your garden, that's a great style. You can put silk flowers in them too. This one, I don't know if I have a bundle that would drop in here easily around me, but this one is, I'll measure it so you know the size.
Oh, it looks like it is starting. So if you just got a Facebook message from us with a button that says get updates, click on that button to get resubscribed, you guys. You can opt out at any time, but you have to resubscribe, it looks like. They did a thing. So click on the Get Updates button for us.
That's great news. There's
Yes.
something you can do.
There's something you can do, yes. So hit
Sure.
get updates in that message.
So with these new items, we'll check on the prices for these, but this is 9 inches by 3 inches, the confetti glass. Also an amazing gift. You can make a little drop in if you wanted to. We have several that would fit in here in our current lineup. I can't think of a single one off the top of my head or grab one from this room, but I know we've got them. And this is just going to be a unique gift as well if you're looking for a giftable. Okay, here's one of my faves. Kate and I saw these in the showroom. We're like, oh, we want these. These are blown
Those are awesome.
glasses for wine. How pretty is that? What do you think? Do you need these in your life? Because that's a nice thick glass. They're all handcrafted, so it's the real deal. What an amazing wedding gift to do a pair of wine glasses. Are they sold individually or as sets?
Individually. Yep,
Okay.
individually. Let me go find you the price on that because these are new.
in both of them.
$42.
So the glass, so you could get a pair for $84, but they are absolutely hand blown. Isn't that a special piece to use? I kind of want some.
They're really
We both
neat.
want some. That's why we ordered them. We
That's
always
why
buy
we
what
bought
we like.
them.
How about the vase price, Kate?
1 second.
Yeah, we buy what we like, and then we know that you'll like it too because that's just how it works around
So
here.
42 for the wine glass. The
Okay.
vase is 116.
Gorgeous.
And then the solar light is 69.
So I'm going to show you that next.
Yep.
So the solar light will come to you in 3 pieces. This is how it's being shipped to us. Hold that up so you can see it. This is a light for your yard. Look at that. So we're going to just add the little LED bulb tip end here into the bottom and screw that tight. Now you have your solar charger right here. That's going to keep, it's got a battery that comes with it and it's going to just recharge. There is an off and on, so don't forget to put it to on, put it outside, let it get some sunlight, and then you're going to add this extension here and put it in your yard or your pot, your porch pot. Look at
So
that.
Kim,
69.
make sure you click on that button rather than responding yes. If you click on that button, it'll tell you you've subscribed. Thanks for joining us. So you will get a confirmation.
That's why.
So you got to click on that
You
button.
got to do some work.
I'm sorry, I know. I don't know
Gotta
what
do
it's
some
doing.
work.
It's like loading as if it's right now sending messages to a ton of people. But I think you have to just resubscribe, click on that get updates button, and you will hopefully get a little notification
Man,
from
that
us.
would be amazing. We
I
would
know,
love
if we
it.
could get that fixed, yeah.
We would love it if you were notified when we go live because we don't want you to miss out. So, and remember, we'll be live again in the morning. Now, my plan tomorrow for Saturday morning, FYI, if you're watching this in replay, we're talking about May 10th, tomorrow, is to do fireplace mantle designs. We're going to do multiple looks. I'm going to have them already offside and then grab these different looks from a patriotic look to a bright summer look to a neutral colored mantle look, and I'm going to redesign the mantle at our store in the morning. We can do that more easily when we're closed, so we're going to do that. This is the Tree of Happiness. This is a brand new one. Oh, Tree of Hope, sorry. Tree of Hope. This one says, hope is essential for growth and gives us the courage to move forward when we experience adversity. That Tree of Hope reminds us that nothing is ever truly lost, so as long as we have hope. I think that's gorgeous. Blues, yellows, kind of a red and a corally color in there, and oranges. That's the large size. Again, the large one's $69, and then we'd have the small one for $34 is also available. Would you like to see the small
Kayla said,
one?
oh Lord, I love that solar light. Sharon said, ooh la la.
Yes, the solar light's my fave, but I don't know, the wine glasses I'm probably going to need.
They're awesome.
I'm probably going to need a wine glass.
And
or two.
these are handmade, you guys. Each one
They
is
are.
unique and special and just beautiful, made by
I
artisans.
feel like we did a video with our friend Sophie at Market. I know that it might be on my camera phone, but
It might be. I'll have
I'll
to
find
go
it.
digging. I just have not had time.
yes, I remember doing that because we try to rope our friends into making videos with us so we can talk about their companies. But I like hearing the story about Sophie's family and how
Beautiful
they
glass
started the
pieces.
glass blowing business back in the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
if it was
she's
before
third
she was-
generation?
she's second.
Second
it was her
generation?
dad's business.
Okay.
And she's
I
now
thought it was her.
coming
Okay.
to market and running the company and visiting with us in the showroom and going to dinner with us. We kind of have a nice core group of friends who
Yeah.
are exhibitors and buyers. And man, it's great to have that support when you're at market. and learn about the industry and
hey, by the way, the vases, there's only a few of the vases, only a few solar lights. There's limited quantity in everything. I mean, these are handmade.
We just
it
didn't
took
buy
a
a
long
lot.
time to get the order, so there is not much. So if you like it, you want to grab it and
That's
enjoy
true.
these unique pieces.
Ooh, this
it
is
would
pretty.
make a great Christmas gift in the
You
future
could
as
think
well.
ahead. We're going to keep carrying them, but this is the Tranquility. So
That one's new.
Tranquility is new. The Tree of Tranquility reminds us to let go of our anxieties and embrace the tranquil peace of a quiet mind. Just be. Look at the beautiful color. That's the perfect color, of course. Blue greens for
beautiful.
Tranquility. That is the perfect color. The tree's inside there. This is the $34 size.
And pretty much all of them come in 2-inch and 6-inch. We have more coming in different sizes, so that will be on its way. We have Tree of Tranquility, Tree of Beginnings, Tree of Adventure, Tree of Faith just sold out, Tree of Hope, Tree of Strength, Tree of Love, Tree of Celebration is a great one, Tree of Sisters,
Did you
Tree
see
of
this one?
Motherhood, oh wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Tree of Memories, Healing, and Tree of Happiness.
I kind of want this one.
That one's stunning. Well, you did buy that. Like she saw it at market and was like, "Oh my gosh, I need that."
It's so
Yay,
gorgeous.
Kim! Thank you. She said, "I'm officially subscribed." Yay! I'm so excited.
Good job, guys.
We're getting there, you guys.
That is just.
We're gonna get that up to date, and you guys are gonna be back in the notification
Love
land.
it.
That
Love
one's
it.
stunning.
I'm just gonna hang those in the window and enjoy those. I feel like that is something really special. That
It is special.
Gosh, I wish we wanted them earlier in advance for Mother's Day, but the whole thing of trying to get things from Canada is a whole thing.
It is hard to get it. Yeah.
No, it's a whole thing. It's
Not
just,
to mention how long it takes to make them.
I guess you could have a belated gift for Mother's Day if this is the thing you've been waiting for.
It'd be worth it. Worth the wait, that's for sure.
That's right. This is called the Tree of Motherhood, I think. Let me
Motherhood's a
see.
very popular one around here.
MH, is that motherhood? I would guess.
MH, yep, that's motherhood.
The Tree of Motherhood reminds us to celebrate mothers and the important role they play in our lives. Here is the Tree of Motherhood coloring. Pink, yellow, and orange tones. Little guy, $34. A big one, $69. They do, if you have an ornament stand, I have some at the store that I'll be displaying these on. Oh my gosh, don't let me forget to go downstairs and get those. There is a very good chance that your ornament stand could hold these. This one you need like a bigger 12-inch tall table mounted ornament stand. This one could be a smaller 6-inch size. So perhaps that's what you want to do is get, I don't have them for sale right now, but we might have like a display one at the store to be able to display them all. Oh gosh, I almost forgot this little baby back here hiding. Hey, another fun little giftable. A strawberry basket. Good call, Kate.
Debbie said, I'm going to hang my Tree of Dreams on my dryer. Maybe my jeans will fit.
That's funny. I like it.
A girl can dream.
You can dream. I tried some,
That
you know
is
what? It's funny that you say that
hilarious.
because this morning, because I've been trying to get back to my summer weight, I got a little fluffy
Oh
over
my
the winter,
gosh.
and I tried on some jeans that I'm trying to fit into, and they were still tight. They were still too tight.
Yeah, no, I've let that go. I just buy new jeans.
You know which one we sell out most fast? I guess you said we sold a different one. Sisters.
Yeah.
The Tree of Sisters. That is the hot seller. Oh my gosh, that should be this one if I have it right. The Tree of Sisters reminds us to cherish all of our sisters and celebrate the importance in our lives, whether they're your true sister or your friend's sister. You know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's got green, orange, gold in it, and kind of a red color. The tree in this one has red in the tree base, but they all come out a little bit different. They'll have the same color granules that they use to create them when they blow them, but they're hand blown, and sometimes the color goes different places. But that is the Tree of Sisters, which is a huge seller. Just because of the theme. All right, I believe I've shown you most of the items. What is M-E or H-E or L?
Memories.
Memories.
Healing.
Tree of Memories. Tree of Healing.
Yep, we have all sorts.
Do you guys like seeing all these different colors? Is it helpful?
I did drop a link to the berry basket that we just made. There's only 2.
So cute.
They were $61. They're $45 included in the spring sale.
Oh,
And we just
sweetie.
thought that would be a fun little piece
He's a little sweetie. You
to
can
put
that
on your kitchen,
on your kitchen
counter.
islands. That's where I put it.
Hi, Kim. Are these ornaments for our Christmas tree? She wonders. So
You can, but
you
we
can.
sell them year round.
Yes. bowl filler, but really hanging in front of a window, they're just absolutely
Basically,
gorgeous.
just get a little strand of ribbon, even a curling ribbon or something, just to hang them somewhere where they can be in the light. This is the tree of strength from friends.
What's the box say, Mom? What's the code on the box?
HE, healing?
Healing.
Tree of healing. The tree of healing. That's got kind of a jade.
We won't make you read that tiny text.
I know. Jade green, teal blue, gold, red. So nobody here runs around handing me glasses like at my store when I'm working in window coverings. Brenda brings me my glasses all the time. She sees me going like this.
Yes, that's funny.
It's so sad. All right, that's gorgeous. Tree of memories, and then we're about done. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. I hope that you can hang out with me tomorrow. Like I said, if you missed it, tomorrow I'm going to do mantle looks. I am going to get back to the store this afternoon and set up some redesign ideas for mantle themes. Gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This is a beautiful, soft, dusty blue. A lot of white in there and pink. Blue, white, pink, yellow. This one is the Tree of Memories. Invites you to cherish all of your memories and that you hold close and to share those memories with the people that you love. So we should have most of these in large and small. I think our order did get split up, so there's more on its way. And the idea behind it is to choose the theme that fits the gift. But like I said, some people choose them just based on the color. So for me, if I was choosing based on color, I'm loving the Tree of Tranquility because of the blue combination. That's just so gorgeous. This one is brand new as well. Purple's blue and yellow. Phenomenal, brand new colors. If you like bright, fun art glass, this is for you. This is for you. This is HA, Happiness, the Tree of Happiness. It's confetti colored. Of course it is, because that would be the most cheerful thing to do, is do bright mixed colors, all primary colors, including purple, red, yellow, blue, and gold, and orange in there. The Tree of Happiness. Read the little messages when you click into the products and see. Sophie actually said she wrote the messages herself.
Yeah, she does.
Each one. She says she wrote them all. Like, good for you. They're worded so well. I don't think I could have wrote those as well. This is the Tree of Love, and it's pink and red. Pink, red, purple. That is a very popular one. We try to keep this in stock, of course, around Valentine's Day, but it's also perfect for a wedding gift.
It really is.
Just a different item. So that's a great little gift, guys. Loved that I have these finally to show you. I've been watching and waiting for them.
You know, I had a solar light that we had sold years ago, and that has long since been whacked and broken.
I just broke one too.
Did
the other
you?
day. Yeah.
I was like 5 years old, so whatever. So I was ready for a new one.
So this is going to be super fun in the yard, and at night I can just imagine all the color coming through this with the LED light inside. There's a little solar charger here. Put that right by your front door. Everybody can see it. And if you want an amazing gift, do a couple flower stems in a vase. That would be an outstanding gift. And then my personal little wine glass here. I'm probably going to have a couple.
Might need it.
Love that look. Handcrafted.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I hope you're starting your celebrations early and treating yourself.
Are you doing things? Is everybody doing things? I'm going to be cooking, but the little girls will stay over. So for me, that's like the best Mother's Day gift. Is to have grandkids. Overnight, we can do something fun on Saturday night, I'm sure. Awesome. Well, I'm going to go back to the store and get ready for our Saturday lineup of mantle makeovers. That's what we got to call it, Kate.
Oh, mantle makeovers. Magnolias mantle makeovers.
We're going to make over our mantle a few different times, including a patriotic look, a bright summer look, and then a soothing neutral colored look. So
Love.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you accessories, florals, and how to design them, and that'll be in our Saturday lineup, so watch for that.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out today. I enjoyed having you. I hope you get your notifications working, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.